Hi Virgo, welcome to Spirit Mail. I'm Cheryl and we're about to dig deeper into career and money for the coming weeks. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for our friends born under the sign of Virgo. Show us clearly what energies will they be navigating as it relates to career and money. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Last week, it seemed like Spirit was wanting to remind you that you're a treasure and that they're protecting you. And that as you move forward, to know that you are always protected. You also got the card of balance and then clarified with the Fool. So I feel like that there's some kind of new journey that you're starting, and Spirit is saying don't go into it too lopsided, like not with a whole lot of fear, but also not like you have to do this all on your own. They want you to have some lightheartedness as you move forward. So here is your prosperity begins, your first energy. And then we have harmony. Wow. And then we have awareness. I love it. So it is definitely a follow-up reading for that same group of people. That's how I feel about it. We're going to get an overall theme. Our overall theme last week, like I said, was protecting treasures. And it was for all four categories. So we're going to find out, as it relates to career and money, what is your overall theme? God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for my friends born under the sign of Virgo. Show me clearly, what is the overall theme? We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation as we look at the overall theme for their career and money. Virgo. Protecting treasures. Guys, y'all saw me shuffle these cards. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Spirit is serious, and they're serious about whatever this venture is that you're going on, and they want you to slow up and relax and know that they are with you. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. If we have religious backgrounds, sometimes we feel like maybe I did something wrong and I'm being punished and stuff like that. But Spirit's saying, no, we're here, we're walking with you. We want you to get on board with that understanding. The numbers are 39, okay? So for me, the 3 is like a holy collaboration. It's like your creator, your spirit team, and you working together. And then you have the 9. It's like you're graduating something. I feel like you're graduating out of a cycle in your life. I'm not sure what that is. It's going to be different for each one of you because this is a collective reading, okay? So let's read it. And whenever you add them together, you come back up with the 3. It reduces to a 3. So there's that holy collaboration again. So I'm going to read it to you again. You're always protected and divinely directed. Virgo, although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you're able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You're not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. I love that. You know, even the most courageous people sometimes have fear. And it's part of our nature, I think. And so sometimes it's like we have to, whenever we get caught up in the fear, Virgo, sometimes we'll talk to ourselves about why we should be afraid, because we did something bad, or we did something not the way that somebody else would do it, or because we're just not good enough, or we're from the wrong area of town, or whatever it is our thoughts are. We have to let go of all that, because we have to know that Spirit dwells within us, right? Dwells within us and gives us a team to guide us through as we move forward. So let's get clarifiers. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, show us clearly what is the clarifying message as it relates to these energies with prosperity begins, harmony, and awareness. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Show us clearly what are the energies as it relates to these. What are the clarifiers as it relates to these energies? Okay. So clarifying prosperity begins. Wow, we have the Seven of Swords. It's those little demons that we fight, those thoughts, those thought forms, right, that we hang on to, and it can cause us to be in fear. And then we have harmony, and there's that Ace of Pentacles. I love that. And then we have, with awareness, the Knight of Swords. Okay, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so this is, just so you know, these two are the same. This is an Oracle deck, John Holland's Oracle deck. This is Arcanum Tarot. So this is an Oracle card, but its matching card is this right here, the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like what they're saying is, you are definitely moving into a new, adding a new service to your company, getting a raise, doing a promotion. There's some kind of change, right, that you're bringing into your physical world as it relates to career and money. And with this card right here, especially with this card right here, I love it because it reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles, where Spirit basically says, you do your part and we do our part. And basically that's what this is about. It's like this bulb has been planted right below the earth, and then they understand their job after that is just to nurture it, protect it, protecting your treasure. They're protecting you and you're protecting your treasure, right? And whenever I say protected, I don't mean make sure nobody else gets it. I mean protect it in the way that you would protect a child. Speak to them in a positive way and stuff like that. This is about the nurturing part. And then Spirit breaks this little bulb open and allows the vine to come up and burst out of the earth and then create this tree with fruit, right? So their message or their advice is with this new thing, and I feel like it has a lot to do with that energy from last week, where they're reminding you that you're protected, and they're saying detach from the emotions of it and take the truth of what you know and the truth of what you've learned, the way that you have operated in the past that has been beneficial, and move forward with that. And the things that don't work, just leave them behind. The things that society says you have to do this to be successful, or you have to do that to be successful, but you haven't found that to be true in your life, Virgo. So I feel like Spirit's saying take your truths, take what works for you, leave the rest behind, and remember that you're doing your part and Spirit's doing their part. I love it. And then you have the harmony card. Okay, in the traditional tarot, or in the tarot, yeah, this is the same as the Lover's card. So, but it's where you meet yourself. This is how I feel. I feel like they're saying whatever this is that you're doing, you're fulfilling some kind of long time desire that you've had. Whatever that is for you. Again, this is a collective reading, so it could be different for everybody. But there's some kind of long time desire that you've had to bring something into your reality. And you've started taking the steps toward it, and it's making you feel this harmony within yourself. It's like you're finally being true to who you are. You're finally doing what it is that you've always wanted to do in a way that impacts others, or in a way that impacts you and lines up with your core beliefs, right? And so I feel like Spirit's saying it's that continued being true to yourself, continuing to find that harmony within yourself that brings this forward in a more powerful way. And there's money tied to it, because this is an Ace of Pentacles. We're asking about career and money. You are going to be bringing this into your reality, the financial end of it too. This is like the foundation of it is knowing that we have to be true to ourselves, and knowing that we have to move forward in harmony. We don't have to. I mean, it works better, right? This comes out faster when we stay true to ourselves, knowing that we're protected. We're divinely directed, y'all. Virgo, this is really powerful for you guys. And then you have awareness, which is the same as the Magician. So I feel like this is almost like that. I feel like last time, and I said it at the beginning of the reading, they were kind of saying, don't allow yourself to be trapped in fear. Don't allow yourself to cripple yourself with fear, doubt, worry, and that kind of stuff. But in the same respect, don't think that you're out there doing this all by yourself and that you have to beat your head against the wall to get something done, because they're with you, they're protecting you, and they're directing you. So this right here is a reminder. A lot of readers say, oh, you're at a great place to manifest beautiful things in your life, and that's true. The energies are all perfect for it. But the other side of that coin is, and I always bring it up, is that whenever we let fear cripple us, it also cripples our projects, because it slows everything down. It's like putting the brakes on. So Spirit's saying, move forward in that truth that you know. You picked out what truths work for you, and move forward that way, cutting out the things that don't serve you, like emotions of fear and worry and doubt. My daddy gave me one card my entire life where he wrote a note. I mean, I got birthday cards from mom and dad that mom signed. But at one time in my life, my dad sent me a card. And it was a big old long card. It was meant to encourage me, and it absolutely did. But at the end, he put P.S. Don't ever doubt. Doubt is sin. And sin is just another word for missing the mark. So when we doubt, we miss the mark. My daddy was so wise. So this is saying, don't doubt. Don't move forward with fear and doubt and worry in your heart. Move forward in your truth, knowing that you are protected and divinely directed. Virgo, that is beautiful. I can't wait to hear in the comments what this is all about. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you for my friends born under the sign of Virgo. Please show us clearly what is the PS that goes with this reading. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. This is about victory. This is about victory in your life. Again, this is something that I feel like you feel like you walk in harmony with who you are whenever you're working on this, and it's going to prove to be financially sustainable and workable for you for the long term. I feel like that's a long-term thing, and you're going to have this victory, right? And this card also, see, she's being paraded through the streets with this wreath. So it's like people are going to come to you for advice. They're going to come to you and say, how'd you do it? Or walk me through this. Or, maybe you're going to be a coach. Maybe you're going to be an advisor of some sort. But there's victory in this as far as you're concerned. Look, and there's the moon. For me, the moon is about, even in our darkest moments, whether it's an emotionally dark moment or it's dark because we can't see how it progresses in our mind, right? Even in those darkest moments, we have to remember that Spirit gave us the moon. It hung the moon in the night so that our steps could be lit up as we need to take them. If you think about it, at night, you can't see out into the distance like you can in the daytime, right? There's a certain area that's lit up for us, and we can move around in that area, but too far down the road or too far down the journey, it's not lit up yet. And that's what Spirit's saying. We hung the moon at night so you could walk in the dark. Know that as you move forward in this project, Virgo, we're going to light your path. Your steps are going divinely directed. I love that. Okay, and they're saying this no longer works in your life. That this is time to to let go of all of that. It's a 10, right? The 10 is like the end of a cycle, and then a new cycle begins. So the hurt, the betrayal, the people who didn't honor you, the people who didn't give you a raise, if they promoted somebody over you and not you, and or whatever those deals were, so they brought somebody in from the outside to take a position that you were perfectly capable of doing. All of that stuff, we gotta let it go. Got to let it go, because guess what? It doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve us. It weighs us down, and it doesn't move us in a forward direction. So, Virgo, absolutely positive reading. I am so excited to hear in the comments what's going on with you guys. Thank you so much for the subscribes, the likes, the shares, ringing the bell, the comments. If you're a passerby, thank you so much for stopping in. I love each and every one of y'all. Go out and have a super duper day. Bye.